Alright, welcome to my video for new Druids. I've been playing for about a month or so, and my fame is 133, and I think I'm pretty decent at Druids, so I want to get some tips and tricks for new players and maybe newcoming Druids, so let's get into it. Thorncoat is free damage, 10 to 15, and Panther or Bear, so honestly I would take that as a must take most of the time, but um next is Dreamwalk. Dreamwalk is a get a gel free card. Like you get stuck in terrain sometimes, you can't transform, or like let's say you need like go through like a door or something, someone's blocking a door, like blocking red. It's just so many like scenarios where Dreamwalk can be like, lifesaver. Natural healing. The longer you live, the better. You heal just constantly. And it also heals your, teammates too. So it's not even that bad, honestly, and it has a really nice energy with Force of Nature. People do hate on it a lot. I don't see why people don't use it as much as it should be used, but I mean, it's personal preference, of course. You can get rid of Dreamwalk for Shapeshift Master if you wanted to, but you can't use Spirit Spells, and you can get rid of Force of Nature for Sudden Mood for more survivability, more, HP, and more healing. It's not much more healing, but it is a difference. I've tested it and stuff, so, you know, it's up to you. But spells, I go for is Nature's Touch, Restore, Dreamfire, Thorn Barrier, and Summon Tree. These just work in a solo, trio, duo comp, like on all the above. Mending is very great for a good reset. Don't get me wrong, but it's used more often for like baits and stuff. So honestly, you could use Mending, but it just depends on your playstyle. But this is what I use. Thorn Barrier to block people in because they can't destroy it. So they have to wait the full, duration. And if you get them in the corner, they get free damage from, Thorn Coat and Thorn Barrier. So like, let's say hit you like in Bear 3 times, that's 15 damage, and then they're like Thorn Barrier the whole time. That's 16, that's already 31 damage by itself. It's very good, it's very solid. And Tree, it's very annoying. People have to worry about it and kill it. Or, you can like use it as a distraction, you can use it to block doors. It's just very universal. You can save your team in a high roller. Let's say like a teammate's low or something, and they're trying to open a door, you can place a tree. There's just so many ways you can use it. It's so you just gotta kind of get creative with it, right? Maybe you can like learn a little from my gameplay if you don't understand. Not understand what I'm saying, but here's what I run for my shapeshift. Penguin's good and all that. I don't run out of water map. I'm not gonna lie. Penguin, it's good. I've seen people use it. I used it when I first came out. I just don't really like what they do with it. It just doesn't really feel good anymore. Like, it kind of feels like it's like the whole purpose. So honestly, you can use it if you want. I probably would switch out bear or like rat, one of the two. Just like I said, depends on your playstyle and your squire and stuff. But I don't know. I like using just the regular base. Because even a water map, you don't even need penguin. You can honestly, what I do in water fights is I play normal like above land, right? And when I'm in the water, I'll use my spear to poke, and that would turn into a rat. But that's for later though. I'll maybe get into that later or in another video. My squire real quick though is spear, straw hat, spellbook, padded tunic, loose trousers, force boots, and rawhide gloves. You don't have to use rawhide gloves, but I like having all my spells and stuff. And honestly, people wear strength gloves, like the rotating gloves, but resourcefulness is really good because cooldown reduction and knowledge. It's just my spells. So honestly, it works for me. It's up to you. It doesn't make a difference in my gameplay at all. Because I try to make a difference, see if it makes like a big difference using Riveted and the knowledge. To be honest, it really doesn't. So, up to you though. This is just some kit I got yesterday from playing with friends. Just custom players and stuff. And well, actually, no, this is all mine right here. I didn't kill any players. It's just stuff I just had, I guess. But yeah. Guess let's just get into it then. So, oh yeah, real quick. Your playstyle will definitely affect if you're in solos, duos, and trios. Like I said, the reason why I picked these spells, Thorn Barrier is very solid for, your bread and butter, like summoning. And your tree is good for as like another like ally in your team. That's why I use these two. Is mainly because they're just really solid in both solos, duos, and tree. Like just all the above. Honestly, it's just so good in my opinion. And these two, of course, are very nice in solos and duos and trios because you have like a barb or something. You hit a nature's touch on them, right? You hit them a restore. You don't have to hit them a restore. You can have this, right? Even this like by itself would keep him up for so long. Honestly, it's so underrated, right? But let's get into a game. So maybe I can get some better advice on how to play. And one thing I will say, a lot of players will say you cannot do a lot of the text with Druid. You can do like, for example, you can still do panther chicken jump. It's just different timing. You see, you can also wrap the doors still. It's just different timing. I know a lot of players that have played Druid. You don't want to try to go for these kind of like it's right here the thing because you can't really jump through it. Like you can, but it's like really hard. Sorry, I heard a wizard. I don't know if he's trying to kill me or not. I thought I heard a fireball being charged. But yeah, no, you can still wrap the doors. Let me try to wrap this real quick, so I don't want to fight anyone for a second. Nope, it's another one of those. Never mind. But here, I do understand though why some players just don't want to use instant transformation. I can get that, and it's fair, but honestly, I think it's better. Oh my goodness, I'm all laggy. Right here. So maybe we can get a sneak kill right here, maybe. Here, let me go on. Oh, ignore that. Let's see. Well, yeah, now he knows. Alright. Well, a lot of people would tell you need to pop protection potions and stuff, right? Before you get into a fight and etc. But honestly, if you just put like a regular like health potion before a fight, that's really helpful. Especially like Panther and Bear, because you're guaranteed to take a hit or two while you're in the forms. But let's see, is he still here? I guess not. Maybe you have to go fight Cyclops. There you go. So I don't want to really ruin his Cyclops. I'm not gonna lie right now. You could third party, but I'm just gonna go in and loot up here. You didn't really loot up here. I think he was really focused on but I'm really curious on this, so I'm just gonna kind of spring your courage real quick. Literally is your best friend. Don't get me wrong, campfires are good and stuff, but like if you need a quick reset during a trio or duos, definitely try your best to go for. Oh, I think he's kidding. You killed the boss really fast. Wow. Okay. So yeah, he hurts. Alright. So we're gonna back a little bit. Let him. Okay. Sometimes you gotta like have the advantage. And right there is not really a good place to fight. Because it's really small and enclosed right there. I can't really cheat shit. So maybe I can try to bait him with the tree or something. There we go. Bread and butter right here. I'm talking about. So tree got free damage. So I'm just gonna heal, you know, while he's distracting from me. Pop up potions, you know. And dude's right here, so I can just throw a drum, honestly. I don't know if that hit him, but it is what it is, right? Just kind of, you know, see what he's trying to do. Ah, I see he got me there, low-key. So I'm just gonna run and heal. Let's see if I can bait him. He's kind of playing really safe right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, use my heals and stuff. You know, I don't have to stress. I still have based on my spells and stuff. And I got one good hit on him, and he obviously saw that you know, I trapped him. So he's probably thinking, you know, I'm gonna try to trap him again. But honestly, you know, I really don't even need to go for the kill for real. He doesn't really care, I guess. So probably because I'm a druid. So let's see if I can go back up now that I already some of his loot. Oh, there's more players. That's why he didn't fight. Okay, we'll let them fight. I'm not gonna hold you. There's no point in rushing right now. Matter of fact, I can just use a campfire real quick. Bring my spells back and stuff. You have to be very patient when you play druid and stuff. You can't honestly rush a fight, and if you're not patient, druid's not a class for you, honestly. Because right now, you're not really able to do much in a 2v1. So, and if they know I'm a druid, usually you get like targeted most of the time, right? So just be patient and don't try to do something stupid. Okay. So if he's scared, pop a heal. So we run a little bit. Ah, he got me. Ah, I think he's geared. He was so fast. Let's see. He was definitely geared. Very, very geared. You just lose it sometimes. Fresh one. Yep. Alright, bet. So, actually, obviously, you know, through doors and stuff. And you definitely want to use, you know, it's very, very handy in situations. And it's definitely good to learn all the timings and everything. It is a little harder, I won't lie. You definitely do have to lock in a little bit more without the instant transformations, but honestly, if you're not focused as Druid, you kind of lose majority of the time. Because you need to, like, abuse everything you have as a Druid, I feel. I've tried the other classes and stuff, and Druid feels like one of those classes that's very solid, but it just needs to use all of its use to its maximum ability. And there is a player right there. It is a rogue. I don't want to be stupid, so let's not rat to that door. If he rat to that door, he might be waiting and just stab me. And, you know, that would be really good. So maybe he can come up right here. He's running. Okay. So he just ran and invis. I'm gonna go bear, just in case he's trying to invis on me. Yeah, if he has silence, silence is very good. My tree's getting messed up by a spider. Ah, he got me! He got me! So now he got me. Hit him with bear once. Nope. I hit him once, now I want to back off. This is a rogue right here. Rogue's very scary. Ah! I didn't turn into a human. I don't know why. That's so dumb. Whatever. But it's fun in here. It's okay, we can make mistakes. I'm not all that good, and I'm still pretty new myself. So, you can hit these spiders. Dream fire. There's a player behind me. Ah! He's getting me. I'm not really trying to play to get the kills per se. I can't really see. Oh my goodness. This is very fun. Hit a headshot. And I'm walking. That's fun. That's okay though. You can hit a dream fire on this spider right here. Free heals right there. Restore. More barrier in the road right there. You have a little bit of space. Oh! No! 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 Ah! No! Jump me. No way. Alright, let's run it back. And let's try to get a win. Okay. So, running another one back, and I think one thing that's pretty important is my last game when I fought the Rogue as in Panther. One thing I did not do that I should have done is when you're in Panther, you want to go for a hit and back out. So like, you know, Panther has the jump, right? So you jump and come back. So like that. If that makes sense, right? But of course I didn't, and because of that, you know, I stuck it and I died. And I'm like, I guess I'm still new, so you know, cut me some slack. And of course, maybe, hopefully, you'll learn from my mistakes, and I'll become better along the way too. And you know, I'm not gonna just sit here and act like, you know, I don't get shitted on sometimes. So, you know, it is what it is. You learn, and you're just gonna get better, and that's it. Nothing to it. Oh my. Alright, that was something. Okay, so now we have a PDR fighter. Okay, so PDR fighter is just kind of like Rogue. You don't really want to go for them unless you have to. Right? But for the sake of the video, I am going to fight him. So when you touch a parry, you don't want to really go for a right click. As he's swinging, you want to go for a right click. So right here, he's just dead. So now, I go to the door and I just close it, so I'm not worried about my third party or anything. And he played that really bad. Honestly, I think he was just low already. But, it's like I don't think I was fighting nobody or nothing, so probably just PvE. That's what it is. Probably just new. You don't really want to try to right click too much against a fighter, especially if they have longsword, or just anyone with a longsword in general. You try to want to go for left clicks, you will take damage, I won't lie, but you will win almost every time if you use left clicks instead of right clicks. I made that mistake way too often of just right click, because you know, it's your insanely good DPS move, right? But, you know, left click is just so much better in these kind of situations where, like, you know, you need to be in the front of their face still, but, you know, it's kind of hard to explain. You kind of just like get a feel for it. The left click is really good for, like, you know, pushing people back and getting damage, and also keeping the aggro on them. But if you use right click, it's good for damage, but you know, you don't get that speed, or you know, you can't keep up with that pressure. So if you know, if you're like really squishy like me, maybe I should have, you know, used Scream, you know, like the bear Scream before that. But of course, you know, like I said, we learn it as we go, so that's what it is. And I hear another player. That is a archer, I think. So let's go ahead and wait for him to kill this stuff real quick. Like I said, I don't want to have to run and chase him, but I definitely want to pop a prop push right here and start on the Panther, because you know, he's gonna just bow me down, and pushing is really good. So I hit him, and I'm not gonna commit it too much. You know? Okay, bet. So he wants to commit to me. So we just go for bear. And he should be dead to poison. Not poison, but bleed. Oh, I'm surprised he's not dead, honestly. Well, if it doesn't die at me, he probably died to NPCs down there, honestly. I'm not gonna go down there and risk my life, so it is what it is. Let him run, or he'll die. One of the two. Most people would chase because of how low he is, but there's so much PV down there and all that. I don't want to kill all that and get third party and stuff. But obviously, I wouldn't want that. So my general tip for archers is just shotguns your biggest, enemy, and you want to try to avoid it at all costs. If you're a pot potion, that would definitely help, but if you don't, health potion works just as well. And he's back up actually. Okay, bet. So I get another chance to fight him. So he's hurting right now. And he's dead. Obviously you shouldn't stick that. That's the kind of situation in my opinion. But I stuck it because the fact alone that I I was thinking that. So I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of pressure that kind of fight. I know he was slow from the start and stuff, so I stuck it with the spear and all that. So I mean, I don't know. It just kind of depends. That shotgun really could have killed me, honestly. That, like, even if I wasn't a panther or bear or whatever, not human, still could fuck me up. This dude wants to bait me to get the panther, but you don't want to really try to, like, fall for that. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a restore, so I can try to go for, like, a panther to a bear. I'm gonna try to show you all something, right? Oh, he silenced me. Okay, so I'm gonna go into humans so I can get Dreamwalk, hopefully. I don't have Dreamwalk put on yet, so yeah. It's okay though. He backed off. I got a hit on him. He got a good hit on me, so we can low-key just reset and go for a campfire right here. He's not trying to play against me anymore. And I'll reset real quick. He's coming for me, so I'm gonna try to go for a tree. He did not walk in, so I'm gonna go for a panther right here into a bear. See if that'll get him off guard a little bit. He's pushing a little bit. He runs to the room. There's no door closed, I'm pretty sure. He got me with a hit. He hit me. Okay. I'm in the tree, so it's okay. Just wait. Oh, he's running. Okay. No point in chasing. You don't want to chase a rogue. There's never point in chasing a rogue. It's just too fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit a campfire real quick and reset. And try to go back last time I kill him. If not, maybe I can get a different player. Let's see. You know, something else like an awesome perk is buffing yourself up before the fight and trying to go for a dream fire and then turning into like a bear, so then you won't be like so low. But I'm not that good yet, so I don't want to play anything too risky like that. But of course, like the more like skilled players, and like more experienced druids, they can pull something off like that. But because the kills are very solid and very nice, I'm pretty sure you could kill, kill through. Oh shoot, that is GG's, I think. That's not GG's. I live another day somehow. I think that's a player. I don't think that's an NPC. Yeah, that was a player. I was right. That's funny. Nothing good though. Okay. Is this guy killed earlier? I think so. Oh, it's the rogue from earlier. Oh man, that's fun. Let's see if I can get a restore going. Maybe an Nature's Touch. Dream Fire. Let's see if I can go somewhere earlier. Let's see. Go into a bear right here. Oh, see, yeah, he's scared. He's scared of the big old bear. Cuddly bear. Oh, he's hurting. So I got a panther right here. I back off. There's no point. He's running again. Oh, he's geared. Yeah, he just took 2 bear hits, so I don't know how he's living. I'm being completely honest. So yeah, he's running. He's definitely, so we can try to chase him. But being honest, I don't think we're gonna catch him. There's a blue pot right here. I'll take that and some heals. Nothing crazy, but you know, I don't really have much spells left, so I will take anything I can get right now before this guy hauls ass completely. So let's pop our pot potion and just take it as Panther probably, honestly. I didn't want to go for the kill. I don't really mind about dying and stuff. Okay. Good thing I didn't go through there. He was kind of waiting for me. I don't have any transformations, sadly, so this might be where I just gotta buff myself and just pray. I could go. Okay, you know, maybe I just leave here, honestly. Because I want to get the kill for the clip, but, you know, he's kind of running a lot if you couldn't tell. So, I think that's as best I'm going to get him, honestly. He is geared and stuff, keep that in mind. He literally took 2 bear hits. Oh, I think I found him. There we go. Oh man. Come here, buddy. Come on, Goblin. Get him, buddy. Get him, buddy. Come on, Tree. Help me out, buddy. Come on. Where's he at? Where's he at, Tree? There he is. Oh yeah, buddy. I couldn't think that bad, honestly. I could have actually landed a hit there. That'd been kind of nice. I don't know where he is. I've honestly lost him just so many times. I'm pretty sure he's just healing at the very bottom. I'll turn into a chicken. See, just because he's running and stuff, I can just do this, honestly. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't really, I don't really know where you went. There he is. Last time, I guess if I die to the dungeon, is what it is. I just want to try to kill him from the cliff. Oh, no! He outsmarted me. Ah, he got past the door. Man. He opened the other door too and everything. Oh yeah, I lost him. Oh yeah, he outplayed me for sure. Oh, he's gone. Oh no, oh, he did the stairs. Oh, I heard it. GG's. Well, you guys saw yourselves. You can beat a rogue. You just need them to be very cocky though. He was very cocky and he almost lost his whole kit, but he obviously outplayed me and ran away and got away in time. Yep, there he took the X right there. It's no big deal though. It is what it is. You know, it just happens. You know, Rogue's very good right now. And, have anything good on me besides this tuning. It's not even all that. Ah, no, I'm dead. I'm gonna die to the dungeon. Oh, no, not. But, you know, there's nothing you can do there. It just is what it is. You know, and, we just take our L and we escape and, try again next time. Oh, nice. I should have thought. I think this will be enough for today. Enough clips, and I'll edit it and stuff and post, and hopefully make some comments to see if people actually like this kind of stuff. You guys like this kind of stuff, you know, tips and tricks and stuff. And I think I should leave it there, honestly. Something else I can really talk about right now. All I can really do is just kind of keep on showing y'all like every class I play against. But there's been a lot of rogues. I've fought like 3 rogues on clips. From me recording, I've fought at least 3, I think, or 4. I fought 1 cleric, and I fought in a fighter, and yeah, I mean, maybe I can get my friends on and I'll record some duos and trios so I can get to understand how to play duos and trios. One thing I can give as advice until then is in duos or trios, comms are very important as a druid. You know, if somebody's like a rogue's on you, right? You're gonna call them like, oh, it's a rogue, you know, it's a rogue. Or let's say your friend is trying to go in, like tell them like, let you know when to go, you know, buff them up and stuff, right? You know, like I said, these heals are very good. These by itself can keep a barb up, you know, for so long. And I did not dream fire into it. My friend's a fighter, and he just goes dummy with it. And if I need to take my ones, I'll, you know, trust somebody with Thorn Barrier, because in duos and trios, you know, people will run you down, you know, because numbers, right? It's a lot easier to hit your bread and butter. So, but obviously in solos, you see that your bread and butter is a little bit harder to hit because people are a lot more aware and a lot more safe. But Druid's so good, of course, in solos. It's just Panther's very good. It's just not good against Rogue, sadly. And, you know, of course, you get your big damage with your bear. Panther's a catch, finish, bear, big damage, and tank, you know, tank stuff. And, you know, chicken is your heal and double jump. Rat is very situational when you use it, but it can go through, like, you know, sync between people and stuff, or, you know, jump through doors. It's also very good in water. It's almost as fast as penguin in water too. So let's see if you know, do that. But that's what I got the video today. And if y'all enjoyed the tips and tricks, and if you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them in the comments. And take it easy, and have a great day.